demeanor, that predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. I lean on you like another line of walk. Yeah, it's all eyes on me and I'ma send it up the pot. Ay, put the road label on me, I'ma get them dropped. Ay, sweet chin music and I won't pass the ox. Ay, how many stocks do I really have in stock? Ay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Ay, devil is a lie, he is 69 God. Ay, freaky need to stay their ass inside. Ay, roll their ass up like a fresh pack of Zod. Ay, city is back up, it's a must, we outside. Ay. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. Once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Homie still double down, calling us some slaves. Atlanta was the mecca, building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second, let me put y'all on game. The settlers was using town folk to make them richer. Fast forward 2024, you got the same agenda. You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance. Let me break it down for you, this the real challenge. You caught Future when you didn't see the club. Hey, what? Little baby help you get your lingo up. What? 21 get your first street cred. Thug make you feel like you a slime in your head. Hey, what? Quavo said you can be from Northside. What? 2 Chainz say you good, but he lied. You run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. No, you not a colleague, you a colonizer. The family matter and the truth for the matter. Here was God's plan to show y'all the liar. He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. He a fan, he a fan, he a freaky. He a 69 God, freaky. He a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Freaky. He a 69 God, freaky. He a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Let me hear you say OV. OV. Say OV. OV. Then step this way, step that way, then step this way, step that way. Are you my friend? Are we locked in? Then step this way, step that way, then step this way, step that way.
Look, if you had one shot, one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted in one moment, would you capture it? Just let it slip. Yo. His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud, he opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking how? Everybody's joking now. The clock's run out, time's up, over, loud. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes rabbit. He choke. He's so mad, but he won't give up. Daddies, he know he won't have it. He knows his whole back to these ropes. It don't matter. He's dope. He knows that, but he's broke. He's so stagnant. He knows when he goes back to this mobile home.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the field where we have Jackson Cook throwing out today's kids' first pitch. Catching today's kids' first pitch will be Caleb McNeely. Jackson's all the way to the top of the mound. Nice throw. Thank you, Jackson. From Dubai in the United Arab Emirates, it's Baseball United Season 1, the United Series, a best-of-3 championship event featuring the Mumbai Cobras and the Mideast Falcons. A champion will be crowned in the Dubai desert this evening. Joey Zanaboni here for you. You're looking live at Baseball United Ballpark, Barry Larkin Field. We've been off Monday to Thursday after wrapping up the regular season on Sunday, and now we're ready to determine a champion of Baseball United's inaugural campaign. It's the Mideast Falcons at 6-3 in the regular season. The Mumbai Cobras also at 6-3 in the regular season. Very even matchup, two good teams. Mumbai did win the regular season series 2-1, but that really could have gone either way. It's Dennis Cook, the skipper of the Mideast Falcons, against Mariano Duncan on the other side for the Mumbai Cobras. Both these guys know what it takes to win World Series, and we will see who emerges as the Baseball United champion with the United Series this weekend. From the jewel of the world, it's time for championship baseball on the diamond. First, we've got individual regular season accolades. Let's toss it over fieldside to Herbie Pallotta.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Baseball United Ballpark for tonight's game between the Mideast Falcons and the Mumbai Cobras. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Baseball United Chairman, CEO, and co-founder, Cash Shake.
I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming out tonight. Thank you to everyone watching around the world. It is my honor to recognize the winners of our first ever end of season awards. Baseball United Season 1's top performers. We wanted to recognize 5 great players tonight. So please, everyone, give it up for these guys. The first award is the Mariano Rivera Best Pitcher Award. I think a lot of you guys know Mariano Rivera is a co-founder of Baseball United, 13-time All-Star, and an MLB Hall of Famer. The winner of the Mariano Rivera Best Pitcher Award is Kazuki Yabuda. Give it up for Yabuda-san. The next award is the Adrian Beltre Best Fielder Award. Adrian Beltre is also a co-founder of Baseball United, MLB Hall of Famer, and a 5-time Gold Glover. And the winner of the Adrian Beltre Best Fielder Award is Minato Tanai, shortstop of the Mideast Falcons. Give it up for Minato. What do we got next, Sean? The next award is the Robinson Chirinos Sportsmanship Award. Robinson Chirinos is an 11-year MLB veteran, also a co-founder of Baseball United, an amazing leader. He was a catcher, and we wanted this award to recognize somebody that had character, class, and camaraderie the whole season. And the winner is, from the Mideast Falcons, Alejandro De Aza. Give it up for Alejandro. The next award is the Elvis Andrews Clubhouse Award. Elvis Andrews is another co-founder of Baseball United, 2-time MLB All-Star, 2,000 hits, and one of the most positive, high-energy guys you can meet. Unless you meet this next gentleman, because the winner of the Elvis Andrews Clubhouse Award is Munenori Kawasaki from the Mideast Falcons. All right, and our last award is the Barry Larkin MVP Award. Barry Larkin is a co-founder of Baseball United as well. See why Kawasaki won the Clubhouse Award, all right. Barry Larkin is a 12-time All-Star MLB Hall of Famer and won an MVP in 1995. And the winner of the first ever Baseball United Season 1 MVP is Brantley Bell from the Mumbai Cobras. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for all of our 5 winners.
And now please welcome to the field, Carter Cook for today's official kids play ball call.
You guys ready to get started?
Play ball!
Let's go!
Turn up the lights in here, baby. Extra bright, I want y'all to see this. Turn up the lights in here, baby. You know what I need. Want you to see everything. Want you to see all of the lights. Fast cars, shooting stars. All of the lights, all of the lights. Until it's taken exactly where we are. All of the lights. If you want it, you can get it for the rest of your life.
Baseball United Ballpark.
It's the Falcons and the Cobras to determine a champion in Baseball United Season 1. These two teams met in a 3-game series end of November, early December. Brantley Bell was the hero in Game 1 with a game-winning double in the 6th. He was just named Barry Larkin MVP. Akil Morris finished the job in that 1-0 victory for the Mumbai Cobras, one of the best games we saw all season long. Mid-East, they found their bats in Game 2. Jake Jelly went deep to seal the deal in a 7-3 victory for the Falcons. If they can find those power swings, they're going to be very tough to deal with over the course of this best-of-3 series. Mumbai, they got a power swing in Game 3 to win the series. They scored 4 times in the second, twice on a home run by Miguel Ojeda Jr. He's in the lineup, of course, batting second tonight for the Mumbai Cobras. He'll be doing the catching for Mariano Duncan and his Cobras squad. They own the tiebreaker by virtue of that series win. Both teams finished 6-3 in the regular season. Cobras will have home field advantage in games 1 and 3. Falcons tomorrow, 7 o'clock, game 2. They will be the home team for that one. Mumbai and Mid-East. Cobra starting Karan Patel, the first overall, first ever draft pick in the history of Baseball United. 10 1/3 during the regular season, 6 earned. He worked out of a number of jams. Patel, who pitched stateside this season for the Lincoln Salt Dogs. Righty gets the ball in game number 1, and he's tossing again to Miguel Ojeda Jr. behind the dish. He'll face off against a Falcons lineup that starts with right fielder Alejandro De Asa, just named the Robinson Chirinos Sportsmanship Award winner. He's at the top of the card. Then it's the second baseman, Munenori Kawasaki, the Elvis Andrews Clubhouse Award winner, hitting second. Left fielder is Jake Jelly, who we just saw hit the home run. First baseman is Shuhei Fukuda. He dealt with a hamstring injury this season, but seems good to go over the championship series. Once again, both defensively and offensively. He'll play first and clean up. Then it's the center fielder, Federico Celli, he of the 8-run home run. DH is Hiro Nakajima, the Japanese legend. That's the shortstop, Minato Tanai, just named the Adrian Beltre best fielder. He'll be at short, hitting 7th. Then it's the third baseman, Gregory Cano, and the catcher, Carlos Garzon, all in support of the lefty, Shuto Sakurai, who toes the rubber for the Mideast Falcons in game number 1. Falcons, Cobras, United Series tonight at 8 o'clock local time, 7 o'clock tomorrow if necessary, 4 o'clock on Sunday. Falcons, I think, will have the advantage as far as pitching goes. On the other side, the Cobras, I think, will have a slight advantage as far as hitting goes, certainly as far as power hitting goes. We'll see how this does end up. Could go either way. Very close between these two teams. The Cobras with Patel on the mound, Ojeda behind the dish, Brantley Bell, the league MVP, and third. Lord Tavares at short, Hedioni Marlins at second. Manuel Escanio got to get his bat in the lineup. He's at first. Blue helmet, Caleb McNeely, and Justin Williams left, right in the outfield in support of Patel. Fans getting into it. Let's kick the tires. Let's light the fires. First championship event in the history of Baseball United's first season. De Aza leads off. Plate umpire Jair Fernandez says, let's go. And the first from Patel. Well, that skims the inside corner, 0-1. Welcome in once again. Thanks for being with us. Z in India, Meridiano in Venezuela, the Dubai Sports Channel in the UAE, Spo TV in Korea, Tokyo Broadcasting System in Japan, across the world, BaseballUnited.com. Alejandro De Aza lashes one to the right field corner, and it just goes foul. Well, giving up home runs in the first inning has been a problem for Patel. He's given up a couple of first inning jacks in 3 starts. De Aza almost sends him out of the yard. Did get it out over the wall, but just foul, 0-2. De Aza, 9 hits this season, 24 at-bats. Scored 5 times, had 4 doubles, 1 RBI, a couple of stolen bases. 0-2, due from Patel. And Alejandro hacks through it. He goes down on strikes. And after that long, scary foul, it's a 3-pitch strikeout for Karan. Challenges him up high. And De Aza, he loses the first meeting between these two, but Kawasaki comes up in his stead. First to Kawasaki, down and in and out of the mid of Miguel Ojeda Jr. Kawasaki, what a presence he's been. Well earned. The Clubhouse Award, the Elvis Andrews Clubhouse Award. Kawasaki's done so much work with so many of these Falcons and really players from all teams, practicing behind the hotel even when they're not able to get to the field. Foul ball back of his banana yellow bat. He's 1-1. Been doing a great job with the stick, especially as of late. 11 hits, 6 runs scored, 9 singles, 2 doubles. Also drawn 7 walks, hit .367 across 9 games in the regular season. 1-1, hits it hard down the first base line, and it escapes away from Ascanio. Gets into foul territory in right field, and Kawasaki gets to second, no problem at all.
Double for Kawasaki.
Munenori Kawasaki, the first extra base hit of the championship series. Get another look here at how Ascanio played it. Good swing from Kawasaki, and out of the box quickly. Ascanio arguably should have had that one. He's played catcher and first base during this season. Got to get his bat in the lineup. Won't be saddled with an error. It has gone up officially as a hit. Kawasaki on second. Jake Jelly, a key RBI opportunity early. Gotten pretty good wood on it so far against Patel. First to Jelly, swinging away, right side. Second baseman Hedioni Marlin gets over and gets to it before he can slip out to right field for an RBI. 4-3 goes the put away. Jelly on one swing, retired. It's up to Shuhei Fukuda with Kawasaki moving to third.
Next up the bat, the first baseman from Japan, Shuhei Fukuda. Top of the first inning, 2 outs.
Jelly does a job, gets the ball to the right side to advance the base runner. Fukuda. He'll let the first one pass, surfs through for a strike. Shuhei, who battled through a hamstring injury during the regular season, did a fantastic job offensively. Hit .321, 6 walks, couple of home runs. 0-1, breaking piece, yo-yos down. The 36-year-old out of Yokohama, Japan. A big early at-bat. Top half of the first United Championship Series, Baseball United Ballpark in Dubai. 1-1 deal. And the fast stuff misses, low and in. I'm Joey Zanaboni. We'll be here for you games 1, 2, and 3 if necessary. Make sure you check in at BaseballUnited.com for all the updated stats, game stories, game recaps, and more. Fukuda, lead on that. Evened up at deuces.
2 strikes on the batter.
Patel looking for a second strikeout, looking to close the north half of the first inning. Fukuda works it full.
Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Federico Celli on deck. Full house. Fukuda puts it in the air, shallow left center. Should end the square. Lord de Vera called off by Lou Helmig, and the German left fielder reels it in. Kawasaki doubles, but gets left on third. Caleb McNeely leads off for the Mumbai Cobras against Shuto Sakurai when we return in the United Series on BaseballUnited.com.
The money ball is a gold-colored ball. Each manager gets 3 money balls a game that they can put in play when their team is up to bat. And if the batter hits a home run with the money ball, it's double the run. So a 2-run homer becomes a 4-run homer. And a grand slam becomes an 8-run grand slam. If the pitcher walks the batter or hits the batter, the money ball stays in play. Any other hitter out, and the money ball is out of play.
Purchase at producerx.net.
She was more like a beauty queen from a movie scene. I said, don't mind, but what do you mean? I am the one.
Gameplay innovations. Moneyball, double your runs on a home run. You can also advance a couple of bases on walks or hit by pitches if those start to pile up. Fireballs, strikeout to end the inning. Designated runner, I like this one a lot. Replacement player can stay in the game. Really the player that was replaced. The replacement player comes and runs for him, and then he can come back. The designated runners tonight for the Mideast Falcons, Yo Kanahara, and for the Mumbai Cobras, Ian Mercado. And of course, we're waiting on that home run derby to determine a tie game after 9. Shuto Sakurai in this 0-0 game. He gets the start for the Mideast Falcons, coming out for his first inning. 2.70 ERA across 3 games. He was solid, had 1 fireball strikeout while scattering 7 hits and 3 earned runs. 11 strikeouts overall for Sakurai, who's tossing to Carlos Garzon. This season started with a historic no-hitter for the Mideast Falcons pitching staff. They've been good all year. Caleb McNeely, the center fielder, leads off for the Cobras. After that, it's the catcher, Miguel Ojeda Jr. Third baseman is Brantley Bell. Right fielder is Justin Williams. First baseman is Manuel Escanio. Left fielder, Lou Helmig. DH, Raul Shah. Second baseman, Hedioni Marlin. And shortstop, Lord de Vera, rounded out. For a Cobras offense that was the most fearsome in the league this season. They've had a long layoff, haven't played since last Thursday. We'll see how their timing and rhythm are possibly affected by that layoff. Of course, the Falcons have not played since Sunday. Week off to get us to this weekend championship series. And Sakurai gets McNeely to go sweeping out of the first. The mustachioed Washington Wild thing, Caleb McNeely. Swings away, touches this with the end of the bat. 0-2. I was having dinner with him a couple of nights ago. Loved the conversation. He said, I got to cut it short. I'm going out back with Kawasaki and the guys to take some swings. He works hard. .313 average. Led the league with 3 home runs, including 1 money ball home run. 0-2. Sakurai. Fouled back to the screen. And McNeely stays alive. Caleb out of beautiful Lexington, Kentucky. Sakurai. 0-2. Get him out of there, baby. Freezes him over the inside half. And the lefty matches Karan Patel with a quick strikeout to start his outing. Good pitch. And McNeely goes down. Has the first out of this bottom half of the first. Sakurai tossing to Garzon. Gregory Canoes at third. Minato Tanai at short. Mune Kawasaki at second. Shuhei Fukuda at first. Jake Jelly, Federico Celli, and Alejandro De Aza left right in the outfield. Miguel Ojeda going to test them. Pop fly left center field. And the left fielder, Jelly, calls off Celli and makes the easy squeeze.
Up to bat, the third baseman, Randy Bell.
Brantley Bell is the Barry Larkin MVP of the inaugural season of Baseball United. Well earned, led the league in hits with 15. And he'll take it across the knees. 0-1. Bell was the hero of game one, late November between these two teams. He and McNeely had doubles in the 6th to account for the only run of the game. It's just missed by Sakurai, 1-1. Kazuki Yabuta started in that game for the Mideast Falcons. He is slated to go in game 2 tomorrow against Akshay Moran. Lefty looking for the outside corner, and Sakurai makes it 2-1 against Brantley. Fantastic to have so many Bells in town, extended family. His dad, Jay, had a birthday yesterday as well. Happy 60th birthday, Jay Bell. There's a fling shot out to left field, and Jelly, more work for him. Reels in the flying fish. We go to the second. Goose eggs on the board. Federico Celli, the Italian stallion, first up for the Falcons when we come back at Baseball United Ballpark.
Get ready, baseball fans. The game's about to change. Baseball United Season 1. Live from Dubai. 4 world-class teams. International stars and non-stop action under the lights. Catch every hit, pitch, and home run. Baseball United Season 1.
Federico Celli is the only man ever to hit an 8-run home run in a game of baseball. Came in the pivotal first game of a doubleheader against the Arabia Wolves that would propel the Mideast Falcons into this playoff. Came over the bases loaded in the first and did not miss. Celli, his first and only home run of the regular season. He ended up leading the league in RBIs because of that swing. Celli trying to stay hot here in his first swings of the United Series. Hiro Nakajima, then Minato Tanai to follow. Celli, the center fielder tonight for these Mideast Falcons, facing off against Karan Patel, who left a man on third in the first. And the Falcons seem to want to be aggressive against him. Swing through, 0-1. Kawasaki had a double, moved to third on a first pitch swing by Jelly, ground out. Got left there when Fukuda flew out on a 3-2 pitch in the first. There's a fastball. And Jelly, the big, strong power hitter out of beautiful Rimini, Italy, goes to 0-2. "15 pitches, so far pretty good for Karan Patel. Fastball, and Celli just stays up there, fouls it off himself. Clear and present and pleasant nights in the Dubai desert. Patel, 0-2. Celli watches it the whole way and goes down on strikes. Gives a look back to Jair Fernandez, but Celli racked up on strikes. Second strikeout victim of the game for Karan Patel. Goes for the straight fast stuff, and I think Fernandez got this call right. Caught the plate. Shelley goes down. Hiroyuki Nakajima. The base is clear and one down in this top half of the second. Takes an indecisive swing, and Fernandez, the home plate umpire, puts a strike on him. 0-1. Nakajima hit 400 with a double, 5 walks, 6 RBIs during the regular season. 0-1. Nakajima-san takes it for strike call, 0-2. Nakajima delivered some clutch swings during the regular season for the Falcons. Here in a breaking piece, just gets a piece. 0-2, we remain. Mariano Duncan, Cesar Martin, the entire coaching staff shifting things a little bit in the outfield. McNeely and co. kind of stepping toward right field. Nakajima known to go the other way. A couple of strikes. 0-2, instead he swats it out of left field, falling fast. Get on down, Mr. Baseball. What a pleasure it is to watch Hiroyuki Nakajima swing a baseball bat. And he'll be lifted from the game temporarily as Yo Kanahara comes on to designated run. And you can see Patel was trying to force him out toward right field with the shift on. Look for the outside corner, and Nakajima, even at 43 years old, enough bat speed, enough reach to turn that one to left instead. Kanahara, one of the Plan D tryout winners. The TBS reality show in Japan. Designated runs as Minato Tanai, the young Yokohama DNA Bay Stars prospect. Takes down low, 1-0. Falcons have got a man on with 1 out in each square so far. Tanai has to wait as Kanahara dives back. Minato won the Adrian Beltre Award for best fielder in Baseball United this season. He's played a good shortstop. He's trying to find some consistency with the bats. Certainly the potential is there. 18-year-old kid. Had one game where he did reach 5 times and hit a home run. That was against Mumbai. Takes the steer right called and goes to 1-1. Tanai-san, when he's gotten on, he's been a threat to move. 3 stolen bases this year. One. And Tanai swings through as that tumbles away from the bat.
2 strikes on the batter.
Patel out of a cradle set. Down low, Tanai reaches after it. Ball squirts partially away from Ojeda. Kanahara challenges him, goes to second, pops up and watches the ball go into center field. Well, a lunging swing from Tanai does put a second out on the board. Risky to run against Ojeda any time, even when the ball squirts away partially. Kanahara only got a secondary lead. Good throw by Ojeda, probably gets him there. Bad throw allows the stolen base. The Falcons, despite striking out twice in the square, they've got the designated runner on second. Gregory Cano at the plate. 2 in scoring position so far for the Falcons on this 25 degrees Celsius, 77 degree Fahrenheit night in the Dubai desert. Can they send Kanahara around? Gregory Cano on the left side to try to do it. First to him. Can't get the timing on the high heat from Karan Patel. 0-1. Cano is part of that 3 home run game for Mideast in their 7-3 win against Mumbai. A couple extra base hits from this season. Oh, 1. Loops up and out. We go even. 0-0 game. Baseball United Series. Game 1, best of 3. Top half of the second. 1-1 offering with 2 outs and a man on second due to Gregory Cano from Karan Patel. Mumbai hurler. Breaking piece again. This one arcs through. 1-2.
2 strikes on the batter, 2 outs.
Baseball United band going just above the third base dugout area. 1-2, and Cano. How's that one get by? High heat. Cano chases. 3 strikeouts in the frame, 4 in the game for Karan Patel. He leaves another in scoring position, sends us to the bottom half of the second. Mumbai 0, Middies 0 in the United Series.
You're a good soldier, choosing your battle. Pick yourself up and dust yourself off and back in the saddle. You're on the front line, everyone's watching. You know it's serious, we're getting closer, this isn't over. The pressure's on, you feel it, but you got it all, believe it. When you fold it up, oh, oh, and if you fold it up, eh, eh, samina, mina, sangalewa. Cause this is Africa. Samina, mina, eh, eh, waka, waka, eh, eh, samina, mina, sangalewa. Anawa, ah, ah, samina, mina, eh, eh, waka, waka, eh, eh, samina, mina, sangalewa. It's time for Africa.
I'm well on my journey, biggie, biggie mama, 1 A to Z. My sister's all on my journey, biggie, biggie mama, from east to west. My tea, waka, waka, my waka, waka, my Sangin' since summer, Zimbabwe, yeah. 'Cause this is Africa.
Samina, mina, eh, eh, waka, waka, eh, eh, samina.
Let's give it up again for our Baseball United cheerleaders.
Just for the underdogs. The teller just asked me how I want to catch you. I told him
Bottom of the
$100.
second.
Southern half, second square. Shuto Sakurai, the 5'10 lefty. Most recently with the TSG Hawks of the Chinese Professional Baseball League in Taiwan, facing off against the former major leaguer Justin Williams, who taps him foul in the box. 0-1 on the right fielder. 0-0 game. Best of 3 championship series just kicking off. Williams, who had 5 hits, 27 at-bats in the regular season. Second to him. Sakurai just misses. 1 ball, 1 strike as he targeted the outside corner. Just 9 pitches and an efficient first frame for Sakurai. Strikeout, flyout, lineout is how it went. Southpaw comes and gets a routine ground ball right at Kawasaki, the second baseman. No trouble at all. Williams retired. And Will Ascanio and Lou Helmig to follow for a Mumbai Cobras squad that's looking for its first hit. Falcons have had a couple of those. Double by Kawasaki, single by Nakajima, but they've left 2 in scoring position. Justin Williams was slow getting out of the box. Athletic trainer comes out to check on him, jogs out the field with him. And you can see Williams hurt himself, leg on the swing. It looks like a right leg. And we'll keep an eye on that, see if Williams does return out to right field in the top half of the third. Sakurai outside on the first to Ascanio. 1-0 on Manuel. Ascanio, he hails from Caracas, Venezuela, where we know they're watching on Meridiano today. Thanks for being with us. Ascanio cuts through 1-1. One hit, 9 at-bats this season. He played some catcher, he played some first base. Ascanio goes sweeping as that breaking ball skydives away from him. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Mariano Duncan electing to get both Ojeda and Ascanio chances with the bat tonight. Here's a 1-2, fastball down. Ascanio had a hard hit ball on the ground. Served to him by Kawasaki in the first. Could not handle it. Resulted in the double. 2-2 to him here in the second. And he sends a high parabola out to shallow left center. Jake Jelly will get his third put out of the game. And things remain automatic for Sakurai. 5 up and 5 down for the Mideast Falcons pitcher. He's kept us 0-0. Sweet Lou standing in his way. The German outfielder infielder takes the first just below the knees toward the inside corner. 1-0 on Lou Helmig. Nice regular season for him. Hit 296. A couple of home runs, including one with a money ball. 10 RBIs. Home runs and RBIs finished top 2 in the league. Sweet Lou takes down on the turf, and it's 2-0. He's had a good week. Just signed with the Fargo Moorhead Redhawks, American Association powerhouse for the 2026 season. Helmig fouls one bouncing back, and a member of the Dubai Little League. As soon as the bat boy on the first base side comes leaping out of the dugout to grab it. Helmig hails from Paderborn, Germany, where we know they're watching on BaseballUnited.com. Hello to everybody in Paderborn. 2-1 up, and Helmig waiting it out. Trying to extend the frame to the DH Raul Shaw on deck. 0-0 game, bottom half of the second. 3-1 due to Helmig from Shuto Sakurai, his 22nd pitch. And Helmig will take it to 3-2 with 2 outs. The foul ball back on the third base side.
Full count.
Garzone will lead off whenever we get there in the top half of the third. Then it's the top of the order for the Falcons. Sakurai looking for a second strikeout tonight. Nods and goes into a deliberate wind from the letters. 3-2. Helmig bloops one shallow right, falling quickly and falls in front of Alejandro de Alza. Helmig squirts the payoff pitch for a base hit. First of the game for the Mumbai Cobras. Left fielder is on first with 2 down, and Shah getting his chance. It's a nice little piece of hitting from Sweet Lou. Looking for the inside corner, got the bat head to it. Get a ton of it, but falls in out of the Dubai night sky. Riaza did a pretty good job. That ball had a lot of spin on it. The glove up above his head to make sure it didn't get over on a bounce. First is Shah, and one of the Super 6 players of Indian heritage, Shah, at 1-0. Shah represents the Great Britain national team. Been a lot of news about that squad, which has also featured his teammate Akil Morris this week.
Heads up!
Shah flies one back, foul, 1 ball, 1 strike. Looking like Aroldis Chapman, famous fireballer from major leagues, could be joining the Great Britain national team. He's expressed interest. And looking like the Boston Red Sox will hopefully let him do it. Shah, Akil Morris, Aroldis Chapman, sounds like a pretty good duo. Come to the World Baseball Classic real soon. 1-1, and Sakurai skips it. Backhand by Garzone, and Garzone tells Sakurai to settle down. Nothing's been lost here. Still a 0-0 game. Helmig pretty snug on first base. Not a huge threat to steal. He reassumes a bit of an average lead with Fukuda holding him on. 2-1. Spun up and out. Sakurai trying to make an adjustment here. He's fallen behind 3-1 again.
3 balls on the batter. 1 strike. 2 outs.
Shuto Sakurai, who carded 4 seasons in the NPB, had a 4.76 ERA across 55 appearances. Coming with a 3-1 to Raul Shah. And Shah fights it off. Let's go full again.
Back by Tiki and American Garden. Foul ball. count on the batter, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Sakurai trying to stay under 30 pitches through 2 innings. 3-2 with a man on first, 2 outs, nothing game. Bottom 2, game 1, best of 3 United Series. Lefty looks to first, unloads. Helmig just gets some cardio. Started towards second, he'll have to head back as that ball gets fouled back to the screen. Drama stays right in it. Another 3-2 looking for the inside corner. Get him out of there, baby. Perfectly placed pitch, and that'll do it for Shaw. Inside corner just above the knees. Sakurai gets his man. We go to the third. Still goose eggs on the scoreboard.
Get ready, baseball fans. The game's about to change. Baseball United Season 1. Live from Dubai. 4 world-class teams. International stars and non-stop action under the lights. Catch every hit, pitch, and home run. Baseball United Season 1.
Nothing game through 2, and Justin Williams will be sidelined for the rest of the evening. Looks like it's a pulled groin muscle for Justin Williams. He is out of the game, headed to the home clubhouse. Our best to Justin, Mariano Duncan, has made the adjustment. He's got Ian Mercado now in left, and he's got Lou Helmig switching over from left field to right field. A little shuffling in the outfield. Mercado, who is penciled in as tonight's designated runner for the Mumbai Cobras, he will now be batting. And Mercado will also be playing out in left field. The young Filipino superstar joins Lord de Vera out there defensively for the Cobras. And we will see how this affects things as we go through the night tonight. Good ball game. Starting pitching good on both sides. Current Patel has faced 8 through 2. 4 strikeouts, left 2 in scoring position. Shuto Sakurai has faced 7, only given up a bloop single. Carlos Garzon in this nothing game leads off in the top half of the third. Patel starts with the fastball and nibbles the outside half. 0-1 on Garzon. 4 singles this season. Threw 3 walks by pitch. Done some work as a first baseman in addition to doing the catching for these Falcons. Bounces one routine toward Brantley Bell, and the league MVP throws it wide of first, but gets bailed out there. Ascanio comes up the line, grabs and tags, and Garzon caught by a couple of feet. 5-3 on the bounce out, and no leadoff man for either team has reached in this game in 5 tries. Piazza led off in the first. He struck out on 3 pitches. Alejandro returns for his second try in this top half of the third. Started at about 30 pitches, and Patel drops the first down the chute. 0-1 on ADA. The Ageless Wonder, some are calling him Benjamin Button. Alejandro de Alza. Looking for his first hit of this championship series. With a breaking piece, this one slips and slides down toward his boots. 1-1. Patel goes to the fast stuff, sneaks it by a swinging De Alza. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Karan Patel, this is shaping up to be his best start of the season, regular season or postseason. Former Chicago White Sox minor leaguer. A few years in that system. First ever player of Indian heritage, drafted in MLB. He'll punch away De Alza. Clipped the inside corner allegedly. De Alza fired up and mad. Kind of lost his balance trying to avoid the pitch and then stumbled back over the plate. He's shocked that Jair Fernandez has racked him up. Another look. Might have been inside by an inch or 2. De Alza has had a tendency to hang over the plate a bit. Can't believe it. But he is the 5th strikeout victim in 2 2/3 for Karan Patel, this 28-year-old right-hander doing work. Kawasaki's gotten to him for a double. Shows bunts on the first and pulls it back, but it gets ruled a strike, 0-1. Kawasaki blistered one down the first base side. Ascanio couldn't handle it. Escaped into right field for a couple of bases. He ended up buried at third, though. Kawasaki takes here 1 ball, 1 strike. Top half of the third, 2 outs, bases clean. Middies 0, Mumbai 0. Kawasaki shows bunts again, fouls it harmlessly, third base side. It skips over to the Mumbai Cobras dugout. 1-2 now on Kawasaki. Does he still think about trying to drop something down? If you foul one away, try to bunt with 2 strikes, you are out. If you're new to baseball, that's a key rule. Patel. Small kick comes, curve, get him out of there, baby. Wonderful stuff from Patel. Gets his first 1, 2, 3. He's got 6 strikeouts through 3. We go to the bottom half of the third. Still 0-0. Hedioni Marlin. First out for Mumbai when we come back.
All right, fans, it's time to check out first base, where we have Benny the Falcon and Kenny the Cobra ready for our Pizza Hut delivery dash. Tonight's contestant is Jamison Cook. The goal is for Jamison to beat Benny and Kenny to third base while not dropping the Pizza Hut delivery box. Are you ready? On your mark, get set, go! Come on, Jamison! Go, go, go! Go, Jamison, go. They're right behind you. Yeah, there we go. Oh, he's coming home. He's coming home. Safe. He's safe. Oh, he's going back to first. Somebody get him. Congratulations, Jamison. You and your family have just won a free large pizza, courtesy of Pizza Hut.
Like strippers' booties go. My verses still be serving, tight like a million virgins. Last time on a college remix, now I'm on the original version. Can't never count me out, y'all better count me in. Got 20 bank accounts, accountants count me in. Make millions every year, the South's champion. Cause all I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there.
Pitchers duel shaping up in game 1 of the United Series. Nothing, bottom half of the third. 3 hits between the two teams. Nothing more dangerous than double off these bats so far. Hedione Marlin trying to change that. He's first out for this Mumbai Cobras side in its third try against Shuto Sakurai. And Sakurai gets a strike over the inside corner. Both Jair Fernandez and Gregory Cano at third base, making a signal for strike. No need for a signal on the second. Fouled back, high pitch, and gets chipped back up over the mesh monster. 0-2 on Hedione. 33rd pitch of the evening due for Shuto Sakurai. One of 15 players from Japan on this Mid-East Falcons roster. Sakurai into a deliberate wide. Lefty up. And Marlin, the 21-year-old out of beautiful Willemstad, Curacao. And a ball and 2 strikes. Sakurai leans toward third base. Now out of the wide, the 1-2. Spike down for the shoes of Hedione Marlin. 2-2. I'm Joey Zanaboni. This is the United Series, the championship weekend. In the first season of Baseball United. Congratulations to all the players on getting this far. 4-team league. They represent the best in Shuto Sakurai. He gets a strikeout, runs it away from the bat of Marlin. Nasty slider. 3 strikeouts now for Sakurai. Gets Marlin to go reaching. And good stuff from Mr. Sakurai. Bats are all trying to find some rhythm. Lord Devera comes to the right-hand side of the box. Base is clear and 1 out. First to him just misses, 1-0. Hello to all of our fans in the Philippines. That's where Lord hails from, and we know we have some great fans watching tonight. BaseballUnited.com there. They'll like that. Punch back up the middle on 1-0 by Lord. Base hit out to center field for Lord Devera, and he reaches with 1 out ahead of the top of the order for these Cobras. He's looked better and better with the bat all season long. Hits this through shortstop side of second base, out of the reach of Tanai. Good stroke by Devera. And now how do they handle this? Lord hits the Cobra celebration at first base as McNeely settles in. The thing about sending him, he's got a healthy lead at first. Sakurai twists one down to the dangerous McNeely, 1-0. Caleb went down looking in his first try, bottom half of the first. Sakurai would love a double play ball. Twist this outside corner, and it's 1-1. That's our good friend Sampson, leading the Mumbai Cobra fans and the Baseball United band. Hello, Sampson. Down and in, 2 balls, 1 strike on McNeely. We have yet to see a specialty ball played in this game. You get 3 money balls, which double your runs on a home run, and 3 fireballs, which end the inning with just a single strikeout. Sakurai, who's sweating through his teal Mid-East Falcons cap, comes into a set off the chest. Looks to first, comes to McNeely. Bouncer should be 2. Tanai shovel pass. Kawasaki turns it. And the double play extracts the Falcons from the inning. Sakurai induces it and applauds as his middle infield does the job. We're still tied 0-0, headed to the 4th. This is the inaugural United Series on BaseballUnited.com.
Get ready, baseball fans. The game's about to change. Baseball United Season 1. Live from Dubai. 4 world-class teams. International stars and non-stop action under the lights. Catch every hit, pitch, and home run. Baseball United Season 1.
Karan Patel has been excellent tonight. The man who threw the first inning of the regular season for the Mumbai Cobras against the Karachi Monarchs, and the first overall inning for any team this year in Baseball United. Got the ball in the first inning to start things, and he's been sharp. 2 hits against him, left 2 in scoring position. He's been on with the strikeouts, 6 of those. Now he's got his work cut out for him with 3-4-5. The heart of the order due up for the Mideast Falcons. Top half of the 4th, 0-0 in Dubai. Quick moving ball game. And the first one from Patel, fouled away down the left field line by Jelly. Challenged him with the fastball. Jelly hits it over the clubhouse area. Jake attacks again early, grounded out on the first pitch that he saw back in the first inning. That advanced Kawasaki to third, but he got no further. Set up inside and high for him. 0-1. And again, challenge him with the fastball. Jelly smacks it aside down the line again, foul. Jelly, Fukuda, and Chelly against Patel in this top half of the 4th. Each team 2 hits, no errors. Scoreless on a pleasant night in the jewel of the world, Dubai. Jelly follows this one straight back on 0-2. He'll stick around for another. The season began with a memorable 3-game set between the Mumbai Cobras and the Karachi Monarchs. Mideast Falcons, Arabia Wolves got going the next week. So many moments between the 4 teams in the regular season, whittling it down to this championship best-of-3 series. 0-2, breaking piece, Jelly knows it. He's punched away by Patel. And it's 7 strikeouts for Karan Patel. His best start of the season. Set him up with a host of fastballs. And made Jelly buckle just slightly. The kid out of East Grand Forks, Minnesota, just watches as Patel goes to 7 in the K column. Fukuda shows bunt. And the pitch comes in a hair high. 44th offering of the evening from Patel makes it 1-0 on the man who's 0 for 1. Shuhei Fukuda flew out to left field with Kawasaki on third back in the first. This time he missiles one high and deep out to right center. This might be trouble. McNeely goes back. He won't reel it in. Off the glove to the KFC side, and Fukuda scampers into second base with a double. Well, he did a little square round bunt on the first, and Fukuda, who's battled through that hamstring injury, shuttles himself to second base after a high, hard hit that McNeely got the break on. Looked like he might be there. Reached out the mitt and just could not squeeze it. Tough one so far for McNeely, who struck out and hit to a double play. Fukuda happy that he was not able to squeeze that. And Fukuda all smiles back at the dugout as Yo Kanahara comes on once again as the designated runner. Good swing from Shuhei Fukuda. What a leader he is for this Falcons team. 36-year-old vet. He's also a coach in Major League Baseball. Passes the stick to Chelly with a man in scoring position. And Chelly swings and foul, tips one, 0-1. Chelly and Nakajima will have a chance to knock home Kanahara. Three in scoring position tonight for the Falcons. Patel misses, and that's a good job by Ojeda. Drops to his knees and blocks the ball as it skips into him. Keeps it in front. 1-1. Miguel Ojeda Jr. turning the glove over, got a piece of it with the heel. Crucial not to give him anything free out there on the bases. This game might come down to one run, as it did on November 25th when these squads met for the first time. 1-1 from Patel with Marlin, the second baseman, shaded towards second. Shelley checks his swing. Field goes down the first base line. Looking to the first base umpire, Humberto Lobo Saiz, who says Shelley did not commit to the pitch on the swing, and that's the right call. Shelley knew it. 2 balls, 1 strike on Federico. Patel gets it by him. Slithers one through. 2-2 now on Shelley, who went down on strikes looking back in the second. That was the lead off that square. '50th pitch for Karan Patel. We're tied 0-0, top half of the fourth. 1 out, man on second, 2-2. Down, and it's a dance step from Shelley, and Patel tumbles off the mound. Never a good sign for a pitcher. He goes down, is a little bit slow to get up. Still on one knee as the athletic trainer comes out to check on him. Mumbai's already lost Justin Williams in this game with what we believe is a groin injury, replaced by Ian Mercado in the lineup. Mariano Duncan, the 2-time World Series champ, comes out to check on Karan, and Karan flashes him a smile. Think he's okay. Just got caught up a little bit on the mound. Another look as he loses his balance. And Patel been really good, and he went down with a smile on his face as well. All in all, that might be the best way to go down. He'll get a chance to do a little warming up, re-warming up after slipping and falling on the delivery. 3 balls and 2 strikes will be the count. 1 out. Kanahara replacing Fukuda temporarily on second. Top half of the fourth. Great ball game brewing. Thanks for being with us on Z in India, the Dubai Sports Channel here in the UAE, Meridiano in Venezuela, Spo TV in Korea, and Tokyo Broadcast System in Japan. Of course, we're streaming across the world, BaseballUnited.com. Get tickets for games 2 and 3 on the District app here in Dubai and at BaseballUnited.com. And make sure you follow on social media at BaseballUnited. We'll have photos, videos, and more. Plus, name our player of the game once this goes finished. 3-2 due from Karan Patel. And he'll thread it through to Shelley.
Strike 3.
8 strikeouts for Patel as he gets the punch away at Shelley. 2 outs, man on second. Nakajima due up. Remember, that strike zone is at the front edge of the plate. Ball ducked down about knee level, ended up below the knees of the catcher's mitt. But Jair Fernandez, the home plate man, said it hit that rectangle strike zone at the front edge of the plate at the knees of Federico Shelley. Now it's up to the clutch Nakajima. Takes the first up and in. 1-0 on Hero. Can he be a hero here for Mideast? Took a 2-strike offering, swatted it out to left in the second. Kanahara stole second, was left there. The Falcons have already left 2 in scoring position. Here in the fourth, Patel tried to make it an even 3. Nakajima takes a fastball on 1-0 and hits it on the ground behind Jose Alvarez, his third base coach. 1-1. Half a dozen RBIs in the regular season for Nakajima, who famously holds those hands high. Swings away and again bounces one to the left side, hits off our L screen. In front of our cameraman by that Mumbai Cobras dugout. 1-2 on Nakajima-san. 0-0 game. 2 outs. Kanahara still at the Keystone. Patel with nobody warming up in the bullpen out in left field behind him. trying to card a fourth straight scoreless. 1-2 deal. And Nakajima takes up attic level. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Patel shakes off a couple of signs. Deuce is wild, and they'll stay wild. Nakajima fouls it up in the air, straight back.
Merchandise store where you can find your latest baseball jerseys, hats, and so much more.
Another 2-2 from Patel to Nakajima in this 0-0 game. And he gets him to go chasing. Went fishing on the breaking stuff. Tumbles away, down onto the turf. Patel struck out the side twice. He keeps us nada as Ojeda comes up first for Mumbai. In game 1 of the United Series, we head on to the bottom half of the 4th.
Yeah, whoa. Miss me want to see everybody on move. Dance all enough. That man coming at you. We just want to pick up QTB. Bob Sinclair. It's a dance thing, you see me? Somewhere you just bounce up. Yeah. Everybody dance now. Let's go. Ho. Let's go. Make it hot. Come on. Let's go. Rock. Rock. Say what? Rock. Let's go. Everybody dance now. Rock this party. Dance everybody. Make it hot in this party. Don't stop. Move your body. Rock this party. Dance everybody. Make it hot in this party. Everybody dance now. Don't know what's on your mind. We come free, have a good time. Me want you wind your waistline. Me want you shake your behind. I'm in a dancing mood, girl, and I'm feeling good. This is my favorite tune. Put on your dancing shoes. Gonna make you feel so good tonight, girl. Gonna make you sweat tonight, girl. Gonna make you wet tonight, girl. We gonna make you feel alright. I came to rock at this party, 'cause I can make you feel alright. Sweet boy, rock your body. Rock it straight through the night. Oh, you want this body. Oh, you want it now. Sweet boy, rock your body. 'Cause I'm gonna make you mine tonight.
A mi chata le gusta bailar sangoloteadito, compadre. Sangoloteadito, compadre. Sangoloteadito. Es por eso que ella trae mojado, sudado. Su vestidito, compadre. Su vestidito.
Miguel Ojeda Jr. leads off from Mumbai team that's managed 2 hits so far tonight against Shuto Sakurai. We are scoreless in Dubai. Bottom half, frame 4. A classic in the making. Ojeda takes the first pitch he sees for a strike call. He flew out quickly in his first at-bat in the first. Ojeda, we did not give out an award for catcher of the year at Baseball United, but I think he's the pretty clear pick. Offensively, defensively, he's been sharp. Son of a former major leaguer, Miguel Ojeda Sr. Miguel Ojeda Jr. hits it high and deep out of left. Flip that back. Get yourself out of town. Lock it, cock it, rock it, restock it. The Ojeda Kid leaves the yard, and he knew it, didn't he? As soon as it left the bat. Ojeda, what a shot. And what a charge put into this game that's been defined by pitching. Ojeda changes that narrative somewhat. Just a solo shot for Mumbai, but what a solo shot it was. Ojeda, such a sweet swing. And a guy who's able to pull that ball all the way over the Crawford boxes out in left field. It's 0-2 now on Brantley Bell to follow. And Sakurai on a big breaking ball gets him to bounce it to Gregory Cano. Moves to his left, makes a throw that skips, but Fukuda He's able to pick it at first base. Good snatch by Fukuda for a first out, but the story still is Miguel Ojeda Jr. Mistake by Sakurai. Fastball left over the plate. And Miguel Ojeda Jr. is not missing that. He was ready for it the whole way, let me tell you that much, folks. 2 home runs in the regular season, 1 now in the postseason. First home run of the championship series. And it's fitting that Ojeda, who basically won the last meeting of the regular season between the two teams with a home run, hits it. Ojeda was part of that 4-run second in Game 3 of the regular season between Mumbai and Mideast. Hit a 2-run home run that, again, was only early in the game, but basically stood as the game winner. Mercado swats one toward the shortstop Minato Tanai, and Mercado, in his first at-bat, in place of Justin Williams, sends a soft liner for a second out. Long ball might be the difference in this series. Power bats will probably favor Mumbai. You've got the likes of Jake Jelly, Shuhei Fukuda, Federico Celli on the other side for the Falcons. Cobras probably have more power in their lineup. And give a lot of credit to Mariano Duncan. He had Miguel Ojeda Jr. a little bit earlier in the year, batting lower in the lineup, and there's a lot you can do, pushing him up to that second position, and it's paid off. Manuel Ascanio tests Tanai again, sharply hit a one-hopper. Tanai, the fielder of the year, the Adrian Beltre Award winner, handles it and gets it over to first in time. We're done with 4. Miguel Ojeda Jr. has gone deep. 1-0 Mumbai Cobras, Game 1 of the United Series.
Get ready, baseball fans. The game's about to change. Baseball United Season 1, live from Dubai. 4 world-class teams, international stars, and non-stop action under the lights. Catch every hit, pitch, and home run. Baseball United Season 1.
They were playing in syncs, bye between innings, and Miguel Ojeda Jr. got in sync with a Shuto Sakurai offering and sent it and said bye. That was in the last turn at bat, bottom half of the 4th of the Mumbai Cobras. We chug on to the top half of the 5th. Minato Tanai swings the first pitch he sees. Towers a fly very shallow left field. Ian Mercado calls off Lord Tavera, and it's 1 up and 1 down here for Karan Patel. What a performance from Patel. He can get in line for the win by holding Mideast scoreless in this top half of the 5th. Really impressive stuff from Patel. 9 strikeouts through 4 1/3. And most importantly, he's done what he's done a pretty good job of all year, which is work out of some trouble. He's left 3 in scoring position, and those 3 really loom large. Mumbai now up by a run. Mideast, Bill Rue leaving Kawasaki at 3rd, and Kanahara, the designated runner, after hits by Nakajima and Fukuda at 2nd a couple of times. Bats for the Falcons have to get going now, about midway through the ball game. 1-0 Falcons trail. Gregory Cano behind 0-1 after a foul, and he'll Take a fastball out. 1 ball, 1 strike. Garzon waiting next. Patel to Cano in their second meeting, fouled back again. 2 strikes now on Cano, went down swinging. Dan the second. Patel just north of 60 pitches. Still nobody warming up in the Cobras bullpen, at least not off the mound out in left field. Patel, small kick, he comes and misses up. He had kind of a scary moment. Fell off the mound last inning, but kept a sense of humor about it. His first overall draft pick in the history of Baseball United. Guy who runs a combination baseball cricket facility in the great state of Texas. 2-2 to Cano, and Ojeda trying to frame it, has it pop in and out of the mid. Pitch tumbled in toward the inside corner for a ball. It's all full on Gregory Cano, part of the great Cano baseball family. Dad Jose was here in Dubai as a coach with the Arabia Wolves. Robinson Cano, his brother, co-founder of Baseball United, co-owner as well, and a great player. 3-2. Fastball up the middle on the ground. Devera was shaded towards second, perfectly positioned. Cano, a lot of times that's going to be a single. Instead, it's a 6-3 ground out. And it paves the way for another face the minimum frame for Karan Patel. Field shifted over toward first base, and Devera right there to greet the sharply hit ground ball. Garzon at the candy dish. 2 down, top half of the 5th. Each team 3 hits. Mumbai leads Middies 1-0. Steve Reich over the inside half. Patel will even him up at 1 ball, 1 strike. Garzon grounded out to third, back into third. Patel faced the minimum there. He has not yet had to face off against more than 4 in any frame. 9 strikeouts tonight. 5 innings on your card gets you in line for an official win. The stat has not become quite as important in recent years in Major League Baseball, but I'll tell you, Patel would love to have it on the resume. A pitch away from getting in line for the win. 1-2 now on Garzon. Down and out. All evened up. Deuces due. Bases clear, 2 outs. Fastball from Patel, misses inside.
Full count on the batter, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Garzon, the Mexican catcher. All full. Patel. Fast stuff, Garzon.
Foul ball.
Lines it softly down the left field line, foul. We do it again. Patel now into the land of 70 pitches. Fast stuff. That's 10. Another one caught looking. Garzon thought maybe he had the walk. Bottom 3 in the order, 0 for 6 for the Falcons. Mumbai Cobras halfway through, leading 1-0, game 1 of the United Series.
Cheerleaders.
Music make you lose control. Music make you lose control.
Let's go.
Chubby waist, thick legs in shape, rump shaking both ways, make you do a double take. Planet rocker, showstopper, flow proper, head knocker, beat scholar, tail dropper. Do my thing, motherfucker. Rolls Royce, Lamborghini, Blue Medina, always beaming, rag top. chrome pipes, blue lights out of sight. Long weed sold in, say it again, sold in. Make that money, throw it in, booty bouncing, gone ahead. Everybody here, get your backs off the wall, 'cause misdemeanor said so.
Let's give it up again for our Baseball United cheerleaders.
She'll sing on acapella.
Great job by the Baseball United cheerleaders. Shuto Sakurai with his team trailing 1-0, warming up for the Mideast Falcons. Our good friend Ryo Misoshino back behind the candy dish, behind the screen, showing that QR code and showing off the Tsunagaru towels. Thank you to Tsunagaru, the first towel from Japan, for being with us through the 18-game regular season and into the United Series. Sweet Lou leads off for the Mumbai Cobras. Helmig, Shah, Marlin, and Helmig shows bunt. Tracks it the whole way down. 1 ball and no strikes. 3 hits for each team in this game. Helmig has 1 of them. Blue base hit in the second, was left on first when Shah struck out to end the frame. Sakurai muscles 1 through. Out knee high, Helmig will check on the zone. Left-handers getting loose for the Mumbai Cobras. We'll see if Karan Patel returns in the 6th. He's in line for the win for the guys in the white and purple. Helmig also in the white and purple. He takes one bouncing down. 1-1. That's Brandon Cominair, big college football fan. Went to LSU. Lefty warming up with the football, as a lot of American pitchers like to do. Cominair, one of the best in the business this season with Baseball United. He is getting loose behind Karan Patel. Helmig fouls one off his lower leg foot. Oh, he's 2-2. No action behind Sakurai. 56 pitch due for Shuto. Lefty and Helmig fouls it away. Behind Cesar Martin, part of the Toronto Blue Jays organization, serving as the third base coach for the Mumbai Cobras. One swing's made the difference so far this evening. Home run by Ojeda. Deuces to Helmig, tumbles low, we go full. Ojeda Jr. hit a home run to start the 4th. Bottom half of it, sent it over the Crawford boxes out in left field to give us the only run of the game. Mumbai 1, Mideast nothing. Bottom 5, 3-2. And Sakurai comes straight and true through the bottom of the zone. Helmig can't believe it, puts a hand on the hip and stares briefly at Jair Fernandez. Sakurai gets a big strikeout to start this bottom half of frame 5. 4 in the game for Sakurai, and that got through the knees for Helmig. 14 strikeouts between these two hurlers, only 6 hits allowed, 1 run. A great ball game we have on our hands. Raul Shah takes for a Steve Wright call. He's from Chatham in the United Kingdom, where we know they're watching tonight. BaseballUnited.com. 0-1 Sakurai. Leaves up and out. Shah went down looking back in the 2nd. Swinging here, high cheese. Takes a chance on it. He's at a ball and 2 strikes. Sakurai looking very calm and composed out on the mound. Hint of a smile on his face as he looks in and finds the sign, already into his wide. 1-2. Shah does everything he can, just slashes it away down the right field line. Sakurai rubs the baseball. Going against Shah, who had 1 home run during the regular season and a wild 9-6 loss to the Arabia Wolves. Sakurai floats it up, just misses toward the outside corner, 2-2. It's a count to match the jersey number for Shuto Sakurai. The deuce is due, and he'll get him right there. Here comes the fast stuff, and it's a punch away for Sakurai. Big strikeout again. And again about the knees. I don't think Shah's thrilled with the call either, but it's back-to-back strikeouts to start this bottom half of the 5th. The Tohoku Rakuten Golden Eagle, Shuto Sakurai. The 26-year-old feeds the first one through for a strike now to Hedione Marlin. Sakurai, this is low in the 2nd. He struck out Marlin in their first meeting. That was to start the 3rd. Pitch 6-7, due from Sakurai. 1-1, and Marlin can't get the timing on it. Fools him toward the outside corner. Bottom half of the 5th, 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 down, bases clear. Mumbai at the bats. They lead 1-0, courtesy of a home run by Ojeda. Sakurai trying to send us to the 6th by striking out the side. Sakurai, he's that guy. On the inside corner, paper clips it to the inside edge. 3 strikeouts all looking for Sakurai. We're through 5, Mumbai 1, Mid-East nothing. Game 1 of 3 in the United Series.
Get ready, baseball fans. The game's about to change. Baseball United Season 1, live from Dubai. 4 world-class teams, international stars, and non-stop action under the lights. Catch every hit, pitch, and home run. Baseball United Season 1.
Top of the 6th, top of the order for the Mid-East Falcons. They need a run to even this game up. Karan Patel has held him scoreless, and he does return for his 6th square with common air. Still getting loose behind him in the bullpen, and it looks like they've got Chandler Woolridge warming up as well. The first one from Patel, and it's good for strike called through to Alejandro De Aza. Tough one so far for De Aza. He struck out swinging, he struck out looking. Patel, 10 strikeouts. Best strikeout performance of the season for him and really for any pitcher in Baseball United. De Aza, though, strokes one out to left field for a base hit. Takes the 0-1 for a clean single. And that is the first leadoff man who has boarded in this game for the Mid-East Falcons. Took him 6 tries to do it. De Aza, who personally led off the first, and went down on strikes. Good swing there, doesn't try to do too much. Now they got his speed on first base. Munenori Kawasaki, who's got a double, was left on 3rd in the first inning. comes up to the plate and slashes one back, foul ball.
Foul ball.
Falcons have left 3 base runners, all in scoring position, aboard tonight. De Aza, average lead at first. Kawasaki stays back on the breaking piece, but hits it hard. Laser shot, foul down the right side. 0-2. Kawasaki most recently went down looking in the 3rd. Patel struck out at least 1 in every square so far. 0-2. The breaking ball. This one dolloped into the turf. Ojeda keeps it in front. It skitters out in front of the plate, but no harm done. Kawasaki holds up a hand to keep De Aza at bay. That's 76 pitches now for Karan Patel. Both starters on pace, pretty much neck and neck in pitch count all night. One-two from Karan. Has to wait. De Aza dives back at first. Ahead of a tag from Manuel Ascanio. Kawasaki, the former major leaguer, a chance here to influence things. Ramidi's team that trails 1-0 in the 6th. 1-2, fast stuff down. Two-two with De Aza, who's got 2 steals so far this season, on first. Patel comes and Kawasaki lightsabers it away behind Alvarez as third base coach. It caroms off the clubhouses into the Mumbai Cobras bullpen area. Common Air is pitching off the mound. Woolridge is throwing on a flat surface. Kawasaki, the enthusiastic, endless energy, 44-year-old spark plug for this Falcons team. Another 2-2 to him. And again, Patel keeps De Aza honest at first base. The Falcons stole 9 times successfully in the regular season, once successfully tonight. And Patel senses that De Aza wants to get moving. Throws again over that direction. And once again, on the belly, sliding back, Alejandro De Aza, the 41-year-old. 3 of the first 4 batters in this Falcons lineup, at least 36. 2-2 up. Ojeda springs to his feet. Gets it before he can get away. And Kawasaki is taking this right-hander Patel to the brink of 80 pitches. Next one will get him there. And mind and eye does wander to Mariano Duncan. Calvin Maduro is pitching coach in the dugout for Mumbai. At what point do they lift Patel? 3-2. There goes De Aza, and Kawasaki fights it off. Just drizzles a foul ball left side, stays alive at 3-2. Patel's been wonderful tonight. 10 strikeouts. Held Middies scoreless to this point, in line for the win. At this exact moment, though he's responsible, of course, for De Aza on first. It's just a 1-0 game now. Mumbai's gotten a home run from Ojeda in the 4th. That is the only run on the board for either team. Mideast, with its number 2 batter, Kawasaki, putting up quite a fight. Patel comes again, and he misses toward the inside edge. Kawasaki works the walk. Ojeda sprung to his feet as if De Aza was going. He was not. And it's a walk at a borderline pitch, and here comes Mariano. Get another look at it. It came inside just above the knees. Jair Fernandez certainly got the call right. De Aza walks to second as Kawasaki walks to first, and Mariano Duncan walks out of the dugout, presumably to relieve Patel, though that's not guaranteed. He talks with Patel and looks out toward BK, Brandon Cominair, in the bullpen. He's got Woolridge as well, and it looks like he's signaling for the right-hander Woolridge. Now Calvin Maduro's coming out, kind of clearing things up. Woolridge was starting to run in for the bullpen, but indeed they're going to BK. Common the Down East Bird Dog. Louisiana State University products lights out this season at Baseball United. Southpaw comes into the game after a great performance from Karan Patel. He leaves responsible for both runners on the bases. Jake Jelly coming up as Patel heads off the field. 10 strikeouts tonight for Karan Patel. Doesn't get any better than that. Got Jelly a couple of times. Gregory Cano once. Deaza a couple of times. Not thrilled with the call there. Kawasaki. Fastballs, breaking balls. Keeping him off balance and often just watching. That was him against Jelly, who will be the first to bat against this man. Brandon Common takes over in this top half of the sixth. Look at these numbers, 10 and a third. No runs, 11 strikeouts, most innings without allowing an earned run in Baseball United this season. Only 3 hits allowed for Brandon Common, the first out of the bullpen for either team here tonight. 1-0 Mumbai over Mideast for the moment, top half of the sixth. I'm Joey Zanabone. Thanks for being with us on Z in India, Meridiano in Venezuela, the Dubai Sports Channel here in the UAE, Spo TV in Korea, Tokyo Broadcasting System in Japan, and of course streaming across the world, BaseballUnited.com. For tickets to games 2 and 3 of this championship series, visit the District app and BaseballUnited.com, and make sure you follow along on social media at Baseball United. We'll name our player of the game as soon as this one goes final, and it should be a pretty darn good chance that Patel will be it, unless the Falcons can cash in. They've had 4 in scoring position now. They've got first and second with nobody out, and the teeth of their order ready to try to take a bite out of Brandon Common. Common he'll take a last moment to tie the shoe in front of the mound as Jake Jelly strides up into the right-hand side of the box. We have not seen a specialty ball played. Will we see one now, or would we even see 2? There's a fireball that's been inserted into the game, so Brandon Common will have a chance to end the inning with a strikeout of Jelly. We've seen so many times the opposing manager counter with a money ball, and indeed, Dennis Cook will counter with that money ball. Mariano Duncan puts in the fireball, Dennis puts in the money ball. Home run doubles your runs. So if Jelly leaves the yard, suddenly it's a 6-1 Falcons lead. But again, a strikeout ends the inning right here. This is the first specialty ball used by each team. Get 3 of each. Common the first. And drops it away from the bat of a hacky Jelly. 0-1.
With money ball, if the batter hits a home run, it counts as double the run.
These innovative rule changes have been the talk of social media this season. They're factoring in huge at the moment to this championship series. Lefty Common to the right-handed swinging Jelly. And Jake puts it in play, bounces it towards short. Should be 2. DeVera a bit awkward on the flip to Hedioni Marlin, and it'll be just 1. Runner was passing in front of DeVera. Deaza goes second to third. Kawasaki's wiped away. Jake Jelly without a throw to first. Legs out of fielder's choice, so neither the fireball nor money ball does everything it was supposed to do. And Marlin probably wise to eat the throw. Guy on third, you don't want to throw it away when you don't have much of a chance at the runner. All in all, not the worst deal in the world for Jake Jelly. He's able to reach without ending the inning. You just don't want to strike out there. If you don't hit a home run, it's not the biggest deal in the world. Get Fukuda a chance. First and third. Double play still very much in play for the Cobras defense. Fukuda late on that. 0-1. Fukuda-san doubled out to right center in the 4th. His designated runner was left in scoring position right after. Common is known to take his time. Comes with the 0-1, swatted and bounced foul toward Dennis Cook and Les Lancaster on the dugout rail. Top half of the 6th, 0-2 due to Shuhei Fukuda. Tying run is on third base. Mumbai 1, Mideast nothing. The visiting Mideast Falcons, clad in their gray and teal, looking for a game-tying something. Hit, sacrifice fly, something from one of their stars, Shuhei Fukuda. Chelly waiting on deck. Common Air through the periscope finds the sign. Here's your 0-2. High kick. Common Air comes. Got him. Freezes Fukuda. Borderline pitch. And Common Air comes up with another K. That's why they call him BK. Because you could be a K real quick. Knee high outside corner. Again, that's a borderline pitch. 2 strikes. Really hard to handle. Obviously, you want to swing and try to put something in play. Fukuda, bat on the shoulder. A bit frustrated. He goes down on strikes. Now it's 2 outs, first and third for the Falcons. And I am such an advocate of starting that guy from first. Try to get in a rundown and score the run if possible. Instead, the runner stays put, and Chelly towers one down the right field line toward the corner. Helmig gets under it, and Sweet Lou gets him through. Falcons have left 4 in scoring position, 5 overall. They leave first and third. Mumbai 1, Mideast nothing. Common Air and supportive Patel keeps the other side shut out. Cobras back to the sticks when we come back at Baseball United Ballpark.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the KFC Original Fan of the Game. Today's fan of the game is Catalina Diaz. Catalina has just won herself a bucket of chicken, courtesy of KFC. Congratulations, Catalina, on being tonight's KFC Original Fan of the Game. Let's give it up one more time for Catalina Diaz, tonight's KFC Original.
Yay. Common Air. Look how fired up he is. Comes into a sticky situation. It makes it far less sticky. Patel had given up a single and a walk to start the 6th, but Common Air, fielder's choice, strikeout looking, fairly routine fly out down the right field line. That extracted Mumbai from the most dangerous situation they've found all night. Common Air and his battery mate, Miguel Ojeda Jr., celebrating. Ojeda's home run is still the only run of the game. Falcons have squandered a decent number of opportunities offensively. Shuto Sakurai, give him a ton of credit. He's kept him right in the ball game. Outside of that home run he gave up to Ojeda, he's really been magnificent. Only 3 hits overall surrendered. That's fewer than Patel, though Patel had far more strikeouts at 10. Sakurai really got going with his strikeouts in the 5th. Had 3 of them there to double his count. He's got 6 of them in the game. He's facing off against 9-1-2, starting with Lord Aragorn de Vera. His bottom half of the 6th. 1-0 to de Vera off the end of the bat. Soft liner. Kawasaki climbs the step ladder and makes the play. He's a lot of fun to watch, isn't he? I love this guy. Kawasaki-san brings such a verve to this game. Not the hardest play that has ever been made. But he's saying, you know what, I jumped a little bit higher than it looked there. It looked like I only got a few inches off the ground. It was a few feet. Kawasaki did a great promo before this United Series. He was tumbling around, getting fans out here. 44 years old. 44 going on 14. What a guy. 1-0 to Caleb McNeely, and it's yarned through by Sakurai. 1-1. Well, it's a battle of lefties now. Lefty Common Air and lefty Sakurai. Foul ball back by McNeely. He's 1-2. Caleb struggled tonight. Strikeout looking, hit into a double play back in the third. Sakurai has faced the minimum in 3 of 5 innings so far. 74th pitch of his night. Breaking piece, bouncer short. Tanai comes in on it, skips the throw. Fukuda has looked sharp defensively. And does get it in saran wrap in that big mitt. Tanai-san left a little something wanting on the throw, but Fukuda about as good as they come at first base. Makes the snare. Ojeda will bat with 2 down. He was batting with nobody down as the leadoff in the 4th. Teed off against Sakurai. Only mistake that Sakurai has made in the game. Ojeda 3 home runs between the regular and postseasons. And all 3 of them have really looked like that. High out to left field. Bats flipping, balls flying. What a fantastic talent. And I'm not talking about with the baseball bat alone. Great singer as well. And he is a vibe on the bus with the Mumbai Cobras. Do a little sing-along, especially after wins. And Ojeda, he'll sing in both Spanish and English. Boot Scoot Boogie. He's got away with that bricks and done. 2-0, and Sakurai twists one through. 6, 7, and 8 due up for the Falcons in the top half of the 7th. Ojeda trying to build on his home run. Trying to extend a 1-0 lead. He curls one down the left field line foul. Drifts over toward Chandler Woolridge, who continues to throw on flat ground on left field. Falcons with Shingo Hirata warming up behind Sakurai, and Sakurai catches Ojeda looking. Loops one toward the outside corner. Ojeda paying homage. What a great pitcher's duel tonight. On to the 7th, Mumbai 1, Middies nothing. This is game 1 of 3 in the United Championship Series.
Get ready, baseball fans. The game's about to change. Baseball United Season 1, live from Dubai. 4 world-class teams, international stars, and non-stop action under the lights. Catch every hit, pitch, and home run. Baseball United Season 1.
New hurler alert, top half of the 7th. Chandler Woolridge from just outside the Atlanta area comes on to pitch for the Mumbai Cobras, replacing Brandon Cominair. Lefty out of the game, righty into the game. Both have been really good this season. Woolridge, 1.69 ERA across 10 2/3. Top 3 in strikeouts with 19 of those bad boys. The first ever to get a fireball strikeout in the history of Baseball United, in the history of professional baseball. He'll face off against Nakajima, Tanai, and Cano. And when you know it, Mariano Duncan has inserted the fireball. The second of the game that the Cobras have used. Strikeout of Nakajima immediately sends us stretching in Dubai, where it's Mumbai 1, Mideast nothing. Game 1 of 3. Championship United Series. First one, a fastball misses toward the outside edge, just below the knees. It's 1-0 on Hiro Nakajima. And Nakajima takes up to get way out ahead 2-0. He had a base hit in the second. His designated runner was left in scoring position there. Went down looking to the fourth. Falcons have left 3 in scoring position. Pardon, 4 in scoring position. 2 of them on third base. 5 base runners overall. Nakajima takes a strike. He is 2-1. Woolridge cradles of the buckle. Just a little bit quicker than Common Air because of the fast stuff outdoors. And Nakajima in a good position. They'd certainly put Kanahara on to run as the designated runner if he were to walk here. And then you've got Tanai. Falcons could manufacture a run. Woolridge fires the fireball up, and it goes to waste. Free ticket, Nakajima a 5-pitch walk, and Tanai comes up to the plate. Now, if I'm Cook, I'm bunting. Tanai's going to look down to Jose Alvarez, his third base coach, who spent a significant portion of his career in Japan. Alvarez flashes a sign, and now Tanai looks back to the dugout where Cook flashes him another. Alvarez will put the full sign cycle on. Kanahara comes on to designated run at first. Nakajima not out of the game. Just temporarily, the runner is on first, Kanahara. Tanai. And one really good bunt that I recall in the regular season. Doesn't square around here. It takes a fastball up 1-0, and maybe that's smart. Make Woolridge throw strikes. Tanai-san, so far in this ballgame, he struck out, he's flown out. 0 for 6 in the 7, 8, 9 positions tonight for the Falcons. They are out hitting Mumbai overall 4-3. Woolridge comes. Tanai swings away and tattoos it back to the screen. 1 ball, 1 strike. Falcons down by a run. How do they play this here? Alvarez flashing more signs from the third base coaching area. Brantley Bell is drawn in at third. Escanio holds the runner on at first. Middle infield double play down. Outfield straight away for Tanai. 1-1. And Tanai lets pass. Second level above the letters. He's out ahead 2-1. Woolridge trying to get more comfortable out there on the bump. He's the third hurler of the game that the Mumbai Cobras have used. Mideast has ridden its starter, Sakurai, to this point. Woolridge the first, dive back there by Kanahara. Thinking it's going to be Shingo Hirata in the 7th. But you look at what Sakurai has done. 7 strikeouts, just 1 run, 3 hits through 6. Maybe you put him back out there again. 2-1, runner moves, swing and a miss on a high pitch, throw to second, almost out into center field. Backing up behind the second base bag, it's grabbed in the last moment by Hedioni Marlin. Stolen base is the second of the game for Kanahara. And Ojeda has almost thrown away 2 balls tonight. It's not costed this Cobras team in either situation. Kanahara has not been able to advance an extra bag. But a couple of steals. Now another man in scoring position. The Falcons have left 4 tonight. 2-2 after a defensive swing by Renato Tanai. They get the man over without the bunt. Deuces. Tanai fights it off. Foul back over the screen, and that's knocked down by a fan on a bounce. Close to our Go Sport official Baseball United merchandise stand. Ten pitches for Woolridge. Ordovera very close to second, up the middle behind the runner. 2-2 fought off again. Fouled over the first base grandstand. 0-4-0 for the Mideast Falcons. 1-3-0 for the Mumbai Cobras. We are in the top half of the 7th. Game 1 tonight started at about 8 o'clock and had it for a little less than 2 hours. Tomorrow we start at 7. If necessary, Sunday at 4. All times local. 2-2 down and out. Tanai doing a good job.
Count 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Alvarez likes what he sees from the third base coaching area as Tanai runs it full. Cano on deck. Garzone in the hole. Payoff due from Woolridge with Kanahara creeping off of second. Nobody out in this top half of the seventh. Righty deals, and Tanai, that's a good swing. About knee-high on the pitch. He follows it back once again off the screen. Targeted toward the outside corner. Tanai kind of steps over the plate, keeping his balance. Doing enough to earn another chance against Chandler Woolridge. Brianna Duncan positioning his defense. First and third to drop back. And Tanai, on what would have been ball 4, tucks it foul toward the first base bag. Nasty pitch. Ducking down, and Tanai gets a piece. Helmig a little bit shallow out in right field. Guarding against the bloop by Tanai. Woolridge out of the set. Cradles of the buckle. Here's your 3-2. And Tanai side. Line drive, get on down, Mr. Baseball. They'll wave the runner. Kanahara trying to score. We're tied. Tanai in Dubai. Base hit out to left field. And just like that, it's a 1-1 game. One of the at-bats of the year. Fantastic job by Tanai to stay alive against a host of 2-strike offerings, and a good call as well by Alvarez, the third base coach. Challenges Mercado to start a relay to catch Tanai. That's not often you see it. You do see it sometimes, but it's not often that a base hit out to left field like that with nobody out in a 1-run game that you send the runner. Kanahara's got wheels, and Alvarez said, all right, let's let the chips fall where they may. Guy who knows Japanese baseball quite well. He comes to talk with Dennis Cook as Calvin Maduro goes out to talk with Chandler Woolridge. Rare for a team to get to Woolridge. He's responsible for the run, and now Patel will not get the win tonight. Karan Patel pitched into the 6th. 10-strikeout evening. Was pulled for common error, who left men on the corners in the 6th after entering with no outs. Woolridge allows the run. We are tied 1-1. Tanai, good speed on first. Cano into the left-hand side of the box. Top half of the 7th, still nobody out. Righty Woolridge down, and Cano out ahead 1-0. No activity picking up out in the left field pen for Mumbai. Got some other options behind Common Air and Woolridge, but this is your deadliest duo as relief men. And Tanai might be picked off at first. Got him. Woolridge fooled him. Tanai was leaning towards second. Nascanio slaps the tag as he tried to scramble back. Guys greet him with fist bumps back in the dugout, even after the base running mistake. And Tanai, he already had a good lead. Turned the wrong way, knew he was out, heads back to the dugout, past his first base coach, Ruben Rivera. Now Gregory Cano hits one on the ground toward first. Nascanio goes to a knee, and a flip to first will put 2 outs on the board. Well, that's frustrating for Dennis Cook and his coaching staff. 2 outs on the board in less than a minute. After all the momentum on the world is on your side, the game-tying base hit, you get a guy picked off, then you get a routine ground ball like that. By Gregory Cano, one of the guys you're hoping will step up in this series. They now get a line drive from Carlos Garzone, but it's pretty much right at McNeely out in center. So Woolridge turns things around. Middies gets to him for a run. Game-time base hit from Minato Tanai sends us stretching in the Dubai desert.
Out to the ball game.
Just look on the big screen and you'll see the words.
That's right, Baseball United Ballpark. We want to hear you sing.
There's a place you can go. I said, young man, when you're short on your dough, you can stay there. And I'm sure you will find many ways to have a good time.
Let's go, put your hands up.
Stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. They have everything for young men to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. You can get yourself clean. You can have a good meal. You can do whatever you feel. Young man, are you listening to me?
That's right, Baseball United Ballpark looking so good. Feeling even better.
Dancing in Dubai. Welcome in once again, everyone. Streaming this ball game across the world on BaseballUnited.com. Shingo Hirata, as expected, takes over for Shuto Sakurai in the bottom half of the seventh, and league MVP Brantley Bell sends a line drive out to left center field. Backhanded by Chili, fires toward his relay man. Bell's already at second with a one-pitch, one-swing double to start the bottom half of the seventh. Momentum looked like it was on the Mideast side. Mumbai has officially reclaimed it. Bell gets going to the postseason. He's now 1 for 3 after a sweet swing out into the alleyway close to the SSK side. Well, Dennis Cook has been saving up for the late inning situations with his specialty balls. And Mariano Duncan has been doing the same, especially with money balls. Mariano has inserted a couple of fireballs. And now it looks like Dennis Cook has inserted a fireball as well. Shingo Hirata, the first Ian Mercado, and the fireball misses up and out 1-0. So Ian, who's come in replacement of Justin Williams, who injured himself in the second. Mercado facing a fireball. He's lined out to shorten his only opportunity with the bat in this game. With Bell on second. Smart management by Cook to put the fireball. Strikeout ends the inning. Smart management by Mariano. Says bunt to Mercado, and Mercado reaches with a hit. Bunts it down the third base side and reaches with an infield single. Best way to counter the fireball is a bunt, and Mercado does it to perfection. Just jackrabbits it out of the box. Cano went to cover third. Shingo had to go a long way to grab it, and Mercado legs it out. Humberto Saiz on the call down the first base side. A little bit of an unconventional approach to the bunt. Not exactly a square and wait. Mercado kind of brings the bat around in the breath of time to make some contact. And do they keep the fireball in? I would, and they will. Shingo Hirata's been good this season, and give him a chance still to end the inning. You've got Ascanio at the plate. Shingo Hirata, who recorded 31 outs while allowing just 2 runs, both earned, striking out 9, walking 7 in the regular season. Waits as Garzon flashes signs out in front of the plate. This will be fireball 2 of 3 in this game for the Falcons. Played in succession, back-to-back batters.
If the pitcher strikes out the batter,
Shingo Hirata steps off the rubber. Looks like a ball got loose out of the Mumbai bullpen out in left field. They've got some activity there. Get that off the field. Hirata returns the attention to Ascanio. Manuel has flown out and grounded out in this game. Nobody out first and third. Fireball for Hirata. Ascanio shows bunt. Pitch up and in, and Mercado takes advantage as it gets in and out of the mid of Garzon. Scootering to second is Ian Mercado. Now it's second and third, 1-0 in this 1-1 game. And more smart stuff from the Mumbai Cobras. Show bunt at least. Fireball strikeout ends the inning. The only thing you can't do here is strike out. Fly out, run scores. Defense will be drawn in behind the pitcher. Middies playing for a play at the plate. Bell on third base. 1-0 on Manuel Escanio. Hirata. Shingo runs it in, and it's 2-0. Cesar Martin loves what he sees as the third base coach for the Cobras. Flashes some signs to Escanio. Checks in with Brantley Bell. 1-1 game, bottom half of the seventh. Game 1 of 3, championship series, inaugural season, Baseball United. Each team 5 hits, 1 run, no errors. Hirata, Escanio bounces it, and it gets under the glove of Tanai, leaks out to left field. Bell scores. Mercado stops at third, sliding in safe. Escanio to second without a throw. Oh, a slow kangaroo ball just beyond the mound on the shortstop side. Tanai, who had just tied the game with a base hit in his last at-bat, came charging in and misplays it. You can see Mercado was starting back towards second. Kawasaki backing the play up, knocked it down before he could escape too far out beyond the border of infield and outfield. Bell scores unchallenged, and now they've wasted 2 fireballs. Les Lancaster goes out to talk. You only have 1 more. Do you play it here against Lou Helmig? Cobras have a chance with insurance on second and third, and still nobody out. Les Lancaster, the pitching coach, talks things over with Shingo Hirata before he heads back to the dugout. Base hit by Tanai. What a huge moment that was. But right after, he was picked off on first base. And then the Falcons went quietly with the bats before Mumbai got the leadoff double from Bell. And now the go-ahead run as Bell has crossed. Lou Helmig to the plate. And the money ball is in play and the fireball is in play. Both money ball and fireball in play. Is the final fireball for the Middies Falcons. Is the first money ball of 3 for the Mumbai Cobras. Double, bunt base hit, error by the shortstop. That's how the frame's gone so far. Mumbai has reestablished a 1-run lead. Infield still in with second and third. Shingo. First pitch looked fairly good, but it slips away out of the zone. Falcon fans behind the plate thought they had themselves a strike. Instead, it's 1-0. Strikeout ends the frame here. Home run doubles your runs on the home run. So that would make it an 8-1 game. Helmig leaves the yard for his second Moneyball home run of the year. It would count for 6 runs. 1-0, Helmig slashes aside over the third base grandstand and over the Baseball United band.
Fireball is in play, which means if the pitcher strikes out the batter, it ends the inning. Moneyball is in play, which means if the batter hits a home run, it counts as double a run.
Hirata gets Helmig to swing through some smoke upstairs. Strikeout will send us on to the 8th. Sweet Lou, Helmig, he's singled and struck out looking in this game. Shingo. Foul away. Drama worthy of the Dubai Opera House. Mercado on third, Escanio on second. Lou Helmig, the future Fargo Moorhead Red Hawk, 22 years young out of Germany. Shingo. Chop foul off the leg by Helmig. Great fan support on both sides tonight. The Mumbai cheering section above the third base dugout. All of those Tsunegaru towels from the Japanese fans right behind the plate. Infield still in. Hirata and Helmig won't go quietly. Hits it back toward the Tsunegaru towels. Still second and third. 2-1 Mumbai. Mid-East hurler Shingo Hirata trying to send us on to the top half of the eighth with a fireball strikeout. Shingo. Foul tip. Garzone can't secure. We'll keep going as Helmig removes the hat and brushes away that long hair off the forehead. Tough break there for Garzone. Got hit, I believe, around the thigh. He's tough. He'll hang in there. The Mexican catcher readjusts the helmet as Hirata, the right-hander with the long sideburns, works as a baseball analyst in addition to his playing career. Out of Shimonoseki, Japan. Shingo. Oh, just off the outside corner, and those fans behind the plate keep thinking that Jair Fernandez should give him a strike. Hirata. Trying urgently to keep this a 2-1 game. Keep Mid-East in it. Step away for a moment. Helmig stays in the box against him. Just past 10 o'clock here in the Dubai desert. Shingo upstairs inside. Helmig leans back out of the way. We go full. With this being the final fireball and a money ball as well, it feels like the game very well may be hanging in the balance. Full house. On the ground, Kawasaki grabs, throws home. Mercado started home, now goes back toward third. They've got him in a rundown. Cano to Garzone, it gets through his wickets. He picks it up, still in a rundown as Mercado. Tonight chases him and gets the tag on. Ascanio advances to third, but Mercado in the hot box, ultimately tagged out. It got dicey for a moment for the Falcons defense, but they do get it done. They prevent the run from scoring, but the situation does not change incredibly. It'll still be second and third as Helmig took advantage of the rundown and advances all the way to second base on what will go down as a long fielder's choice. Helmig fails to score the run. Mercado off the bases. Ascanio on third, Helmig himself on second. And Raul Shah up to the plate. So the Falcons are out of fireballs. Cobras still have a couple of money balls they can play. They won't play it here. Shah into the box against the conventional ball. Infield still in for the Falcons. Righty Hirata gets a swing and a miss. Cutting through at Shah as he's tied up toward the inside corner, 0-1. What a ball game tonight. Thanks for being with us. Z in India, Dubai Sports Channel in the UAE, Meridiano in Venezuela, Spo TV in Korea, Tokyo Broadcast System in Japan, BaseballUnited.com. 0-1. And it's poked toward the third base bag, and it's foul. Home plate umpire Jair Fernandez makes the call. A lot of scrambling and scrabbling around third base. That is František Pribol who's umpiring there, and that was really close to getting over the outside of the bag. Kind of curling with a tail to it. Shah just misses an extra base hit. Jair Fernandez threw his hands up, had the look cleanly down the third base line. Shah now 0-2 against Hirata. Right-hander clutches just below the letters. 2-strike deliver. And it's upstairs above the letters of Raul Shah. 1 ball and 2 strikes. What a pitcher's duel. Things have gotten a little bit messy on the bases over the last couple of innings. Things have slowed down, but Karan Patel and Shuto Sakurai, performances for the ages tonight. Out on the bump as the starters. 1-2. Shaw sweeps at it, follows it towards Cesar Martin. He'll stay with it at 2 strikes. Patel went into the 6th, struck out 10. Nobody scored while he was in the game. Woolridge gave up the run in the top half of the 7th. Shuto Sakurai, he struck out 7 through 6, gave up a home run to Ojeda. Hirata has given up the run in the bottom half of the 7th after coming in at the start of the inning. 1-2, fool Shaw. Frisbees it away from the bat. Little Shingo Bingo. And Shaw lunging after it. Critical strikeout from the right-hander. And Shaw, tough night for him. He struck out in all 3 turns at the plate. That snaps a streak of 4 straight reaching, though each of them with diminishing returns here in the 7th. Double by Bell. Bunt single by Mercado. Bell scored on the error by Tanai. Good play to back it up by Kawasaki. Kept it 2nd and 3rd. Run down on the ball put in play by Helmig. Eliminated Mercado. Still 2nd and 3rd for Hedioni Marlin, who takes indoors 1-0. There's a light at the end of the tunnel for Shingo Hirata. His team now down 2-1, but he can leave 2 Cobras out on the bases. And that would be so crucial. Cobras have only stranded 1, though they haven't really had a lot of base runners tonight. Fastball, Marlin. Hatchets it foul again towards Cesar Martinez, third base coach, 1-1. The Falcons on the other side, they have left 5, 4 in scoring position, had a man picked off after a game-tying single. That was Tanai in the top half of the 7th. One, 2 outs, 2nd and 3rd. Hirata just a little bit low with the fastball. Marlin waits it out, 2 balls and a strike. One run, 5 hits, 1 error for Middies. 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors for Mumbai. Hirata, 2-1, tries to carve low again, in and out of the mitt, but harmless. Garzona leaks out in front of the plate. Everybody stays put. Lord Devera's next. He's the 9-man on the card. Bases loaded here doesn't change the situation all that much. First, it sets up a force out anywhere to end the inning as well. 3-1. And Marlin gets a piece, hits it off his own foot. Now he's all full. Marlin, who struck out twice in this game. Once swinging, once looking, both times against the lefty Sakurai. All full against Shingo Hirata, the Japanese relief man. 3-2. Marlin, bouncer, Cano, tried to grab it instead. Snide long throw to first, not in time. Escanio jogs across, an infield single for Hedioni Marlin. And this Mumbai Cobras team visits the insurance office. They lead 3-1. Well, just a little bouncer to the left side once again, gets a run home. Good effort from Cano. Heck of a job to reach it from Tanai, but that's going to be a really tall order to catch the base runner Marlin on a long throw like that. Hedioni legs it out. It's now 1st and 3rd, with Helmig advancing just down the avenue. Lord Devera at the dish, and he immediately grounds one toward the hole at short. Quickly snatched by Tanai. Gets the fielder's choice at 2nd base. That'll stop the bleeding. We go to the 8th. Mumbai back on top 3-1 against Mideast in Game 1, an exciting Game 1 of the United Series.
Get ready, baseball fans. The game's about to change. Baseball United Season 1, live from Dubai. 4 world-class teams, international stars, and non-stop action under the lights. Catch every hit, pitch, and home run. Baseball United Season 1.
Baseball United Ballpark glowing in the Dubai desert. Playing on the diamond, listening to some Neil Diamond. Sweet Caroline. Good times. Never seemed so good. Munenori Kawasaki on deck leading some of the sing-along as Alejandro De Alza takes a first pitch ball from Chandler Woolridge outside 1-0. Well, Woolridge off the hook now. He gave up the game-tying run in the 7th, but his offense rallied for a couple of runs in the bottom half of the 7th to reestablish a lead for Mumbai at 3-1, their largest lead of the game. Woolridge misses down and into Alejandro De Alza, and it's 2-0. The silver lining for the Falcons is this is the top of the order, 1, 2, and 3 against Chandler. 2-0 hitters count, and ADA takes it toward the buckle. 3 balls, no strikes. Little activity. So right-hander getting loose out in the pen for the Mumbai Cobras. I believe Akil Morris would be the option for Mariano Duncan. He's been the go-to closer this season. 3-0. And ADA works the 4-pitch walk. So it gets interesting for Mariano. Calvin Maduro, as pitching coach, steps out of the dugout and kind of waves his hat down toward that bullpen area. I think he wants the warm-ups to increase and for the guy to get ready to come into the game. Mariano has stepped out now. The skipper has seen all he needs to see. Leadoff walk on 4 pitches. Puts the tying run in the box for the Mideast Falcons in the form of Munenori Kawasaki. And seemingly, Mariano will make the move here. He asks for the ball from Chandler Woolridge. And we'll have a new hurler alert. Mumbai going to the bullpen. They'll have their 3rd relief man, 4th pitcher overall, entering a 3-1 ball game in the top half of the 8th with nobody out and a runner on first. You're watching Game 1, the championship series for Baseball United in Season 1. Akil Morris out to the bump for the Cobras, leading 3-1.
The game is tied after 9 innings. We have a home run swing-off. Each team nominates 1 player, and each player gets 10 swings to hit as many home runs as possible. The team with the most home runs wins. If it's still tied after 10 swings, then each team selects another player for a sudden death swing-off. First home run wins. If the first home run in the swing-off is hit by the visiting team, then the home team gets a chance to match.
It ain't over till it's over. Top half of the 8th and a great ball game. Falcons trying to rally, and Akil Morris trying to stymie that rally. 7 2/3 this season without an earned run. Tied for the league lead across the 9-game regular season with a couple of saves, including one against this Mideast Falcons side and a 1-0 win back on November 25th. Morris came in clutch in that ball game, trying to do the same thing tonight, but he'll have to get 6 outs to do it. Comes in with nobody down in the 8th. Runner on first, inherited from Chandler Woolridge. Deaza is there after 4-pitch walk. Munenori Kawasaki. He's got the bat in his hands. Fan favorite, Kawasaki. First to him shows bunt. Ojeda frames the pinch, but can't get the call. 1-0 on Munenori Kawasaki. He's got a double, he's got a walk, and a strikeout in this game. The ever-entertaining second baseman. And Kawasaki puts it in play. Straight at the shortstop. Lord Devera to second for 1. On to first. Close play. Got him. Ascanio on the pick. Call by Lobo Saiz. Devera starts it. Marlin and Ascanio finish it. Kawasaki, who shouted out Akil Morris for his very effective pitching on Kawasaki's own Instagram, hits into a double play against Morris, and that's as close as can be at first base. 6-4-3 on the DP, and Morris suddenly he's got 2 outs on the board behind him as Jake Jelly comes up to the dish, and Jelly takes the first outdoors. Well, the Falcons still have a couple of money balls in play. Cobras still have a fireball option and a couple of money balls themselves. So there's rule innovations. And we just heard about the home run derby from Baseball United CEO, Chairman, and co-founder Cash Shake. Could still really factor into this game, which is still 3-1 Mumbai. Top half 8. Outside takes Jelly. He's 1-1. Stick around between innings. We'll have our Pete's Bold play the game. It's a swing through by Jelly, and he's a ball and 2 strikes. 0 for 3 in the game with a ground out, a strikeout. Into a fielder's choice. It was almost a double play. As the first batter to face off against Brandon Cominaire in the 6th. Right now it would be Woolridge with the win. If Morris gets this done, he'd get the save. The loss, we go to Shingo Hirata. 1-2, and Jelly goes down. Akil Morris faces 2, gets a double play and a strikeout. We go to the bottom half of the 8th. Mumbai Cobras 3, Mideast Falcons 1. This is game 1 of 3 in the United Championship Series.
For the Pete's Bold Play of the Day, here's Joey Zanaboni with the call.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a pitcher's duel we've had out here tonight. But it was one swing by Miguel Ojeda Jr. that opened the scoring to start the bottom half of the 4th. The Oh Hey Kid swings, and that is deep out of left field. Get yourself out of town, Mr. Baseball. Lock it, cock it, rock it, restock it. First home run of the championship series, 3rd of the season for Ojeda. That's your Pete's Bold Play of the Day.
In the polos, entrepreneurs again in the mogos. He can roll with the crew, he can solo. But I think I like him better when he dolo. And I think I like him better with the fitted cap on. He ain't even gotta try to put the Mac on. He just gotta give me that look. When he give me that look, then the pennies coming out.
The right-hander,
You're a hell of a guy. You know I really got a thing for American guys. I mean, sigh, sickening eyes. I can tell that you're in touch with your feminine side. Yes I did, yes I did. Somebody please tell him who the F I is. I am Nicki Minaj, I mack them dudes up.
Up at bat, the center fielder.
Bottom half of the 8th might be the final time we see the Mumbai Cobras in the box tonight. Top of the order, Caleb McNeely, Miguel Ojeda Jr., and Brantley Bell due up against Shingo Hirata. And Hirata misses down 1-0. 1 run on 5 hits and 1 error for the Mideast Falcons. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors for the Mumbai Cobras. Cobras leading by 2 as the second pitch comes to McNeely, low and wide. 2 balls, no strikes on the center fielder. McNeely 0 for 3 in this game. Most recently grounded out to short in the 6th. Hirata allowed 2 runs to score in the 7th. That's a strike there, 2-1. Though his defense was not great behind him. Gave up a double and a bunt base hit. There was an error by Tanai that allowed Bell to score. Fielder's choice caught Mercado between third and home. McNeely, a little bloop shot, edge of the infield right side. Kawasaki puts it in Tupperware. Raul Shaw struck out for 2 outs in a 2-1 game in the 7th. And then Hedione Marlin had an infield single to score Ascanio, where Tanai got to a ball hole at short after Cano laid out and dove after it. It's a bang-bang play. It's a tough play. Heat of the moment. Cano dove after it. Could he have stayed home at third, and maybe Tanai could flip to third to get Helmig moving from second base to third base? Perhaps. We'll never know, though. Really tough play. Just kind of an in-between type ball to the hole at short. Miguel Ojeda Jr. is our Pete's Bold play of the day highlight man. His home run in the 4th. Big difference in this ball game. He's got a money ball in play for him. Home run would be worth 2 here with nobody on base. Ojeda jabs it aside, foul down the left field line. Ojeda 1 for 3, struck out last in the 6th after a home run in the 4th. Made a 1-0 in the 4th. Got Mumbai their only run off of Shuto Sakurai. Sakurai pitched the bottom half of the 6th and ended the ball game with 9 straight retired, including 4 on strikeouts after allowing the home run to Ojeda. So a great job to turn around by Sakurai. Hirata looking better here in the 8th. It's a pop-up just behind the mound, first base side. Shuhei Fukuda makes the play on the pop. Couple of harmless balls in the air on the infield to put 2 outs on the board in the 8th. Brantley Bell comes to the dish. Shingo gave up really just 1 hard hit ball in the 7th. That was Brantley Bell. He hit a ball out to left center field for a double. Scored the go-ahead run after the game was briefly tied 1-1. And they will keep a money ball in play. Play their 3rd money ball. This will be it for the Cobras. The Falcons still have a money ball option in the top half of the 9th. Shingo misses down, 1-0 on Brantley. Hirata. 1-0, Bell, elevator music, foul territory, third base side. Cano into the coaching area. 3 pop-outs. Cobra bats go down quietly in the bottom half of the 8th. Mumbai Cobras 3, Mideast Falcons 1. We go to the top half of the 9th. Falcons trying to rally, starting with Shuhei Fukuda right after this.
Get ready, baseball fans. The game's about to change. Baseball United Season 1, live from Dubai. 4 world-class teams, international stars, and non-stop action. action under the lights. Catch every hit, pitch, and home run. Baseball United Season 1.
Akil Morris looking for a 6-out save. His Mumbai Cobras leading by 2 as we enter the 9th inning. 2 fireballs to play for the Falcons, 1 fireball available for the Cobras. The Falcons will put a money ball in play with Shuhei Fukuda coming out to the dish.
Up to face the money ball, the first baseman, Shuhei Fukuda.
With the money ball in play, he now represents the tying run. Home run would be worth 2 here and tie the game at 3-3. No reason to hold on to any of these specialty balls. There's no extra innings. In Baseball United, we would go to a 10-swing home run derby if this were to be tied after 9. Morris first. The money ball gets by Fukuda, who goes down to a knee. Chasing down after that. Fukuda had a double back in the 4th. He's flown out and struck out on either side of it. 0-1. Morris just misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Akil, very effective hurler who's pitched with the Great Britain national team. Looking for a 3rd save this season and a 1st in the postseason. Righty cradles and comes, and he gets himself a strike through. Morris during the regular season recorded 23 outs. He's now up to 26. 4 runs but none earned. 5 strikeouts, 7 walks. Akil Morris, who sports number 49 in that white and purple jersey. 1-2 on Fukuda, and he swings and misses. Goes broomstick and swings through the money ball. So it's 1 up and 1 down on just 4 pitches, and a money ball that goes to waste on the Falcons side. They will put another money ball into play with a chance to tie the game. It's Federico Celli. And Mariano Duncan's going to counter with a fireball. So a home run ties the game, a strikeout ends the game here as we go to another fireball versus money ball combo. This is the final specialty ball for both teams. Each side has now used all 3 fireballs and all 3 money balls. 1 out, top half 9. Mumbai 3, Mid-East 1. Base is clear. Federico Celli. He's in the box. The right-handed swinging Italian Stallion takes the first one. Defers the swing. 1-0. Akil Morris, the former 10th round draft selection in 2010 by the New York Mets. Played for 3 different teams at the major league level. Comes with a 1-0. This is down. 2 balls, no strikes. Morris, who grew up in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Now 2-0 with Federico Celli. Celli 0 for 3 in the game. 2-0, cuts through that. Fourteenth pitch for Morris, who got 3 outs against 2 batters last inning. Celli takes it down. Ojeda's frame does nothing. Now a walk does keep the money ball in play for Hiro Nakajima, who's on deck. Again, a fireball is also in play. So strikeout ends it. Home run ties it. Walk, the money ball stays in play, but the fireball goes out of play. 3-1. Celli, ground ball through the hole. It's short. Base hit. So Celli with 1 out is able to reach with a single. And Hiro Nakajima bats with just a conventional ball in play. We'll do it the old-fashioned way from here on out. Good swing by Celli. Money ball can sometimes put some pressure on you. Try to go out of the yard. Only thing you can't do, though, is strike out in that situation. And Celli knows it. Good approach, good swing. Nakajima. He's been on twice tonight. He's at the plate and he's taken high on the first 1-0. Nothing is decided here. 3-1 Mumbai. He scored once in the 4th on the home run by Ojeda, and then twice in the 7th on an error and an infield single. Middies scored once in the 7th on an RBI base hit by Minato Tanai. 1-0 and Nakajima. Burj Khalifa's it out into very shallow left. Mercado in. Lord Devera out and it drops. Oh, Lord Devera decided to try to take it. And the shortstop, even though the left fielder was right there, did not get a glove on the ball. Wow. That should be Mercado's baseball. Easier to come in than go back. And Lord Devera had it end up drifting over his head. I don't know what happened there. Mercado has to take command of that. Instead, Devera, his fellow Filipino, tries to make the play, and that's a mistake, both by the shortstop, it's more obvious, and the left fielder. Outfielder has to say, that's mine. What should have been the second out instead makes it first and second. It'll go down as the 7th hit of the game, unconventional fashion for the Middies Falcons. They've now got first and second. Minato Tanai at the plate, and Tanai immediately flies one out to pretty deep left center field. And the center fielder, McNeely, gets over in plenty of time and makes the play in front of the track. So Tanai attacks early, and Shelley stays put at second base on the flyout. Now it's Gregory Cano with 2 down in the top half of the 9th. Tying run is still aboard, but it's down to the last chance for the Middies Falcons. 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error for Middies. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors for Mumbai. Akil Morris on the cusp of a 6-out save after entering with a dangerous situation on his card, courtesy of Chandler Woolridge, who walked the leadoff man in the 8th. He's got the double play and then ended the inning against Shelley right after. This is outside to Gregory Cano, and it's 1-0. Cano, the last hope. Strikeout and a couple of groundouts for him in this ballgame. 1-0, Morris to Cano. And Gregory loops one out to left. Should be the ball game. Mercado there. Mumbai wins Game 1 of the United Series. Woolridge will get the win. Morris will get the save. Hirata will take the loss. Miguel Ojeda Jr. hits a home run. Minato Tanai ties the game in the 7th, but Mumbai in their hitting half of the 7th, they use a couple of defensive miscues by the Middies Falcons to put 2 more runs on the board. Fantastic job by Akil Morris to pitch out of some danger late. And the Mumbai Cobras do win it by a final score of 3-1. Game 2 is tomorrow at 7 o'clock. A reminder that all general admission tickets are free as a thank you to Baseball United fans. So come on out to the 7 Stadium Sports Complex in the Dubai Desert. Get your tickets to District app, baseballunited.com, or at the window at the front gate. We'll have another broadcast for you tomorrow on Z in India, the Dubai Sports Channel here in the UAE, Meridiano in Venezuela, Spo TV in Korea, Tokyo Broadcasting System in Japan. Again, first pitch at 7 o'clock local time in Dubai. We've got our usual thank yous. Godfrey and Rick on the 1s and 2s. Great DJing here in the stadium. Raphael and Herbie, our Do Everything men in the stats and broadcast booth. Carlos on the scorebook. Sergio on the graphics. Abdul Ali on the PA tonight. For all of our great crew, Zohaib Hussein, Josh Hall, everybody who's worked a camera, fixed a microphone this season, I'm Joey Zanaboni saying thank you very much. 1-0 in this best-of-3 series for Mumbai. Mideast will need a win tomorrow behind Kazuki Yabuta, the pitcher of the year in Baseball United's first season. He's expected to be on the mound for the Mideast Falcons, and Mumbai is expected to counter with the Indian sensation, Akshay More. Your final again from the Dubai Desert. Mumbai Cobras 3, Mideast Falcons 1. Game 2 tomorrow at 7. Until then, so long and good night. This has been the inaugural game of the inaugural United Series, Season 1, Baseball United.
Heart of it, New York, New York. I
doesn't sleep, and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that never sleeps and find I'm a number one, top of the list, king of the hill.